What's going on, guys? I just wanted to jump on for a quick video because a lot of you have been asking me in the past couple weeks, should I be buying? Should I be selling? What do you think about this coin? What do you think about that coin? I actually made a video 2 days ago that I never even uploaded, and I should have learned my lesson because I've been meaning to make videos for a long time, or blog posts or something to share my experiences and share what to expect. And that video was just basically the theme of it was to expect to be sad. Crypto is a unique beast that will make you feel super happy because you're experiencing crazy gains. You can't believe what your portfolio looks like, and how much money you're actually making with your investments, or your day trading, or however you kind of enter the market, and then experiencing utter despair at moments like this when some kind of news drops, or when it's just inevitable, when the coins have just been going higher and higher and higher and they have nothing to do but crash. And for people that have been asking the past couple days, I've been saying, hey, if you've been making a ton of money that you kind of can't believe how big your portfolio is, and it's starting to maybe even become life-changing already, kind of money, you're starting to think of the things that you can do if it were in US dollar, if you actually traded it back out and took those profits. And I was trying to kind of push you in the direction of starting to take some of those profits, especially when you don't know anything about the coins that you're investing in. If you're just investing in a name, or basically chasing gains of these smaller cap coins, the coins that are worth, 3 or 4 cents, because you think that they'll eventually be worth $1,000. That's for another video. My point through all that is, especially if you don't know what a particular coin does or what the project's supposed to do, if you haven't read the white paper, if you don't even know what the what the project's called, if you think it's called ADA, you don't realize it's called Cardano, or you're just invested in Omise Go because it's OMG, and that's like, oh my God, and I don't know. There's, for whatever reason that you invested in a coin, if you have done research and you believe in the project long term, by all means, hold, hold, hold. And I'm not your financial advisor, and you should definitely do your own research and make your own decisions. Do a lot of research and then make your own decisions. But some of these percentage gains on some of these projects are astronomical, and I've been just kind of waiting for something to happen for the coins to go down. Now, in the video, I did suggest, or at least say what I was going to do, is be taking a ton of my profits, still keeping a little bit of my altcoin collection or my portfolio in altcoins, but investing heavily in Bitcoin, because I think that Bitcoin is due for a pretty big rise. However, sometimes market events happen, sometimes big news comes out, and that leads to the market having to reevaluate itself and figure out where it wants to go from here. So the news that just came out was about Korean exchanges being raided. You can look at the news yourself. Not great news, of course, especially with all the volume coming out of Korea recently. So that's why you see this big drop. However, it didn't go past. I mean, this is nothing in crypto. For Bitcoin to go down 1,000 or 1,500 is nothing, and especially only a month ago, or 2 months ago, we were wondering if Bitcoin would ever hit 10K. Do you think it will hit 10K before 2017? And then, just a few days ago, we were asking ourselves, wow, I can't believe Bitcoin's down to 14K or 15K, and wondering if it was ever going to do anything. That stabilization, having it like kind of float between 13 to 17K, gave the altcoins an opportunity to run, and where you didn't have to trade them against like this massively moving target, which was nice, and it gave you a little bit of stability in that regard. But I don't want to give you any advice as to what to do, but when shit like this happens, when big events happen, when you get big news and there's fear in the market, FUD in the market, everybody's asking, oh my God, do I sell? Do I sell? Or conversely, do I buy? Do I buy? When things like that happen, when things like this happen and the market is swinging like this, really good advice is to just hold and just wait until the dust settles, wait to see what happens, and then plan accordingly. This is the opportunity for you to lose a ton of money, to make wrong decisions based on emotions, based on fear or based on excitement, that you can end up screwing yourself over and really screwing up your portfolio. There's been a few events in the past where Bitcoin Cash was running up, and a lot of people bought at the top there and are holding those bags or have profited by swing trading. This is an opportunity for you to kind of sit back, relax, start doing some research, start looking into other projects that you might want to invest in, and stop looking at your portfolio and the swings. This is a great opportunity to say welcome to Bitcoin for those of you who have gotten into the space and have really seen nothing but some pretty awesome returns on your investment. Expect more of this, and expect the swings to get even crazier, expect the fear to get even crazier, and that's why it's really important to have a plan in place before you start buying a coin. Definitely, as I said, do your research and know what a coin does or what it's supposed to do or what their long-term plan is, but it's good to have a plan, to have an entry point, to have an exit point, to have an overall plan. Why are you trading this Bitcoin? Are you trying to get more US dollar? Why are you trading this cryptocurrency with this altcoin? Are you trying to get more fiat currency? Are you trying to increase your Bitcoin stack? What's your overall goal? And you make sure you stick to that goal, and that will definitely help you weather these storms, because when something like this happens, it's tough to know what to do, and a lot of times when you don't have a plan in place, you're going to do the wrong thing and lose a lot of money. Also, it should be noted that especially if you're very heavily altcoin invested right now, a 10% or so swing in Bitcoin, in altcoins, that's usually, I don't want to give a multiplier to it, but it's usually a couple times more intense of a swing, and that's where the risk reward kind of thing comes into play. If you are betting on a coin with a very small market cap, then you have potential for these crazy gains that you've been seeing, but you also have the potential for things to go south very, very quickly, and that can be very scary. So my thesis is kind of still the same. I have been taking profits, and I'm pretty much out of the coins that I wanted to be out of. I've taken profits, but I still hold some. But I am still, I think, going to stick with my plan to hold Bitcoin. Even with this FUD coming out, and even looking to increase my Bitcoin stack if Bitcoin goes even lower from here, which it could. I think this is an opportunity for the market to kind of correct itself, to figure out which direction it wants to go. And I think whether it goes up or down, it's going to be a pretty big swing, either long term. If it enters a bear market, I think it could be a longer one, where you might be holding your altcoin bags for a long time as the money kind of waits to go back into the sphere and people do kind of start to shake off. But if it goes up, and if it brushes off this Korean news, and then also you might start to see a lot of other FUD coming out on news outlets. They just want clicks. And anytime something like this comes into play, where Warren Buffett talks about cryptocurrencies and he's still very bearish on them, and you can read some of the articles. I don't want to increase the FUD, but you might start to see a lot more articles like this coming out to try to drive the price down. It's just, I've seen it happen a lot, and you might see a lot of it in the future. But yeah, again, not trying to give financial advice, but in times like this, a good idea is to just do nothing. I know it's really hard to do. It's really hard to kind of sit around on the sideline and wait to see how things shake out, because you have been keeping track of your portfolio and you've been watching it go up and up and up and up, and at some point it's going to hit a ceiling and it's going to go back down, and anything below that is going to feel like a loss. But when bear markets happen or when corrections happen, you're going to have to sit with that for a little while and just chill with it. Don't make bad decisions to lose even more money, because you were probably making more than you should have anyway. It was probably overinflated, and just I want you to be careful. I want you take this time to do more research. However, also, if you, like I said before, if you are invested in altcoins that you don't know about, and I think there are a lot of shitty ones out there. Maybe even if you are down in the past day, um, if you've taken some losses from your highs, but you're still up overall, especially if you're up a lot, start thinking about taking some of the profits, and whether you want to, whatever else you want to put it into, if you want to put it into something different, if you want to put it into Bitcoin, Ethereum, or if you just want to cash it all out and put it back into US dollar and wait for a different time to start reinvesting. It's never a bad idea to take profits. Um, Never a bad idea. So I just wanted to leave you with that kind of final thought. Just be careful. Just relax. Take a deep breath. And if this is like the newest thing for you, the newest kind of emotion that you're experiencing on this roller coaster that is cryptocurrency, welcome to the ride. It's a scary one, but it's a fun one too. So just be smart and be careful. All right. Good luck, guys.